2 years ago, many of us hoped that Andy Serkis and the art of motion capture acting would finally garner some recognition from the Academy. After all, Serkis' work as Caesar in Rise of the Planet of the Apes was one of the strongest performances of 2011, projecting emotion not through layers of makeup but pixels. Yet it was not to be, as the Academy, despite a very strong Oscar campaign on Serkis' behalf from Fox, continued to attribute the existence of Caesar to the special effects department. In fact, visual effects was the sole Oscar for which Rise of the Planet of the Apes was nominated, and it didn't even win. But bolstered by audience approval, Serkis continues to fight for the craft he is pioneering, a modern-day Lon Chaney, if you will. After all, motion capture has gotten Serkis as close to being a household name as he's ever been, delighting mainstream audiences who might not know his name, but are certainly familiar with Gollum and Caesar. 2 of the Lord of the Rings movies have joined the billion-dollar club, and Rise of the Planet of the Apes made almost $500 million, with just a $93 million budget. But as Serkis is currently filming Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, he's about to get some pixelated company, or is that competition? Yes, while many people, including myself, have credited Benedict Cumberbatch with only voicing Smaug the Dragon in the upcoming Hobbit sequel, Cumberbatch himself set the record straight in a recent New York Magazine interview. Hell, the BBC heartthrob was quoted, "My voice, my emotions, I worked my ass off to create that dragon." Well, there you have it, right from the dragon's lips. But it's an understandable mistake, because while Serkis has created humanoid characters, how does one use motion capture to create a dragon? By the way, Cumberbatch will also be playing the Necromancer in the film, also via motion capture, and it'll be interesting to see how he can play 2 roles in the same movie considering his famously distinct voice. And his face is pretty famous too. It will be also interesting indeed if practically the hottest actor in fandom right now can bring some necessary attention to motion capture performance. So as you begin to see footage from The Hobbit The Desolation of Smaug, does it look like Cumberbatch's motion capture performance is on par with Serkis' work? And what exactly do you think it will take for Hollywood and audiences to think of motion capture performances as serious acting? And is it? Or is this another area where special effects teams are being taken for granted, while more glamorous Hollywood types like actors and directors get all the credit? Write your thoughts down below. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.